Brandon, you played a bunch of years with Jason Kelce. What's he like? You know, meeting rooms as a guy. You know, off the field and that. You have a favorite Jason Kelce story?
Kelce is extremely detailed. You know, that's one of the things. You know, other than him being a great physical player as well, but he's extremely detailed in everything he does. There's nothing that slides by this guy. He's constantly, him and Stout. Going back and forth, kind of like in a little sparring match, as far as like getting the plays right, getting everybody lined up and as far as what we need to do. I guess, on a more, friendly level, great guy to be around, keeps it light. I say my favorite Kelce story. Shoot, where do I start? Honestly, it was probably the parade with the Mummers costume, man. He's that type of guy, man. He's all out in everything he does. So,
Brandon, to some degree, you've been sort of the face of mental health in terms of football, and talking about that. It seems like that conversation has grown over the past year or so. What's your sort of perspective on that and like Simone Biles, for example?
When it comes to mental health, just like physical health, it's extremely important. I would say I'm glad that, at least it's a conversation now. People are taking care of themselves as far as, if they're not feeling right, it's okay to step back to get yourself right, because mentally when you're not right, it can become physical. You can go out there and hurt yourself. You can do X, Y, and Z. As far as the, Simone Biles, first and foremost, I'm always going to support somebody who takes a bold step to get themselves right. One thing about it is, when you're the top 1% of the 1% at something, there is no more pressure that you put on yourself than yourself. And I think it's no different with me. But when you do that, it creates you or makes you or helps you excel past what other people are able to do. So, first and foremost, like I said, I support her. But then at the same time, you understand there's people that will understand it and support you, but there's people that, will not. And, what's been interesting to me, I guess, about it is, it's people with opinions that, one, really don't matter, and two, instead of being in the top 1%, they're not even in the top 80%. So that's just how I feel about that. So, once again, I support her 100%.
Brandon, there was speculation in the offseason that Stout might take another job. We had a chance to talk to Jason, talk to Lane about it. What would your reaction have been? Like, what kind of loss might that have been? What does he mean to what you guys have accomplished?
Well, I don't think really any of us would be the players that we are today, without Stout's tutelage. Stout has been tremendous on and off the field. Obviously, you can look at his track record everywhere he's been. He's turned the offensive line into one of the top units. So, it definitely sucked. But, at the end of the day, I understand this is a business, but I'm extremely glad that he stayed and that he is here.
Herbie's. How much has all the other stuff helped you prepare for the season? You're one of these guys that you don't shy away on social media from showing us, the martial arts you do on the side and all the other things. And it's neat when you pose, an Ultimate Warrior and stuff. But like, how much of that stuff helped you? It looked like you're mean and ready to go.
Yeah, no, I think, everybody when they're in high school, the most conditioned athletes were wrestlers. And, doing the jiu-jitsu stuff in the offseason, I got in really good shape. It helped me as far as my rehab. I got my weight down. Obviously, I'm, back to where I need to be now, and that was, always the plan. But, it's kind of like, cross-training, doing something different, but, still applies to the game.
A couple more from Russell. We have Andre Dillard. How big of a swing was it weight-wise when you got down?
Well, the picture that, most people saw when I had the boot on, I was like 285, and now I'm back up to 330. The biggest thing was I just wanted to get down. To rehab the Achilles and, go from there. But, I always knew that I obviously needed to get back up because I'm not going to go out there and get thrown on my head. So, yeah.
What do you make of Herbie's new look? Because he lost a lot.
Yeah, no, he's lean. He's running around. I'm happy for him. I think it'll be a great thing for him, long term. He's able to, be a little bit faster, last longer out there when they're doing, 2-minute drives and stuff. So, no, I think it's a good thing for him. He looks good.
How do you put back on 45 pounds?
I had some time. It wasn't like, just in the matter of a month. But, eating more, not eating as healthy. I put a little bit of Taco Bell back in there. That's my favorite. So a little bit of that here and there. But just eating a lot more and making sure that the weight that you do put back on is good weight. So.
Taco Bell order for someone who's 300.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to love the Mexican pizzas, and they took it off the menu. I was deeply hurt about that, but I don't know, man. You can go in there and get you some tacos, man. I use the party pack, man. 12 tacos in there, so eat 6 one day and 6 the next.
Did that picture get you the response? What kind of response did that picture get?
Man, I got a text from guys around the league. Arian Foster said, "If you get popped for steroids, I'm gonna laugh at you." So, I know it was, some people who thought, I might have had some extra help, but I did get like 3 drug tests right after that. So, passed those, so all good.